Good morning. The judgment which I am going to read is deal about legal aid facilities for the prisoners, which was periodically reiterated again and again. Everybody decided to have their say in that matter, and authorities remaining calm, not only calm, showing disrespect to any other judgment, whatever may be. For example, recently some 6 persons were detained under Act 14 for having possessed drugs. The detention order seems to have been served on him. We do not know, but the parents of the detainees were served with the copies as if it was served on 23/12. Now 23/12, 19/12. But till date, we are on 29th, even expiry of 15 days, the detention order or grounds was not served on the detainee for the reasons known to them, because the main accused in that gang is very most powerful antisocial element. The central prison authorities are favoring him and they are not serving. We do not know what had happened actually. Then why hurriedly the copy was served on the detainee's parents, we do not know. This is the way they respect the orders, statutory command, Article 22, constitutional command and under Article 22, and statutory command under TN Detention Act. This is what happening. We do not know what is that. One thing is very clear. Nowadays, what actually happened, the police authorities, the court officials, the government officials are not satisfied with the income, and they are even ready to grab, extort, rob the public for their survival, to lead luxurious life. This is what happening, and nobody will take any action, and everybody want to save their seat and chair and behave like a hero, and thinking that some ministers are behind them. All the ministers are not, and particularly in Tamil Nadu, the legal wing is very poor, immature, not to the standard, but they want to be elevated. All act of shame is prevailing in Tamil Nadu. Now I will go through the judgment. This is AR 2024, Supreme Court 5658. AR 2024, Supreme Court 5658. Suhas Chakma vs. Union of India and others. As I told, how Supreme Court judges, High Court judges are wanted, their name should be printed in the media, rewrite the judgment, even though their earlier judgments were not only disrespected, all the totally ignored by the authorities. Okay, but this judgment, those who are approaching postgraduate diploma, doctorate, some want to shine in the legal field, kindly go through this judgment. It will be helpful. This is Article 32, 21, 39A, Legal Service Authorities Act. Unfortunately, even for delivering the judgment, statistical information, and to collect so many things, it took near about a year to pass this authority. So they have discussed about, they have given so many abbreviations: NALSA, SLSA, SALSA, DLSA, DALSA, and PLSA, PALAK. So many words abbreviated were used. You kindly go through this. What is SLSA and what is DLSA, what is PLSA? All are things, and they have dealt and discussed with so many Supreme Court judgment right from the beginning. So many things were they have discussed. Hussain Ara cartoon, Home Secretary. What not? So many judgments time to time. Manaka Gandhi versus Union of India. Then Khatri versus State of Bihar. What not? But finally, they said the legal aid is not for people, it is for poor legal aid, poor legal aid for lawyers. There is no slab of recruitment. And further, very unfortunate is that this judgment is dealing with criminals and under trial prisoners confined in the central prison. But whenever anybody approaches for the civil relief under Legal Authority Act, permanent local authority where we can file pre-litigation case, the old outdated who have no proper vision, no have presumption, the retired judges are deployed and they keep one or two advocates nearby them and suggest them, why can't you engage this advocate, why can't you engage this. This act of shame is prevailing in legal authority office at Tamil Nadu. I do not know what is happening in district courts. All act of shame. I am shame how this legal authority are functioning. Okay, whatever it may be. Sunil Batra, Madhav Hayadantra Hofskat, State of Maharashtra cases, Sukhdas Union of Territory, all these cases. Okay, what to do, what not to do, you go through the judgment. It will be helpful you to write an article if you want concentrate on Article 39A, which deals about fair and legal aid services for the administration of justice. Okay. Now, this Sukhas Chakma versus Union of India, I told the judgment, Sukhas Chakma versus Union of India. They have appointed multi-number of senior advocates. They have helped and National Authority of Legal Service Authority. What are the directions they have given? I want to read with you and share with you, and you can very well realize that how these, whether these are already been existing and authorities are polishing these directions earlier received, and there is possibility of same treatment for these directions also. Number one, we have legal services at different level will continue to work with the same momentum to achieve constitutional objective of Legal Service Act. Access to legal aid services to prisoners and functioning of PLAC, prisoners lawyers visiting, are operated efficiently in practice. NALSA will periodically update and improve measures prescribed. Okay. Legal service authorities at different level will adopt methods to strengthen monitoring of PLACs and to review their functioning periodically. Only association office bearers are occupying all these seats and their recommendations for consideration. Then all this nonsense. Then they say for the success of the functioning of legal aid system, awareness is key. A robust mechanism should be put in place and periodically updated to ensure the various beneficial schemes promoted by legal aid reaches the nook and corner of the nation, and particularly. Even Domestic Violence Act says you give periodical media publication. Nobody is giving. They are not respecting the Supreme Court direction. Article 142, they never respect. All these things are nuisance and nonsense periodically given. Then they say a huge gap between total number of persons. They even say if any copy is not available to the prisoners to prepare a criminal appeal, you serve another copy. Is it possible? You kindly go through the division bench which deals with habeas corpus and writ petitions regarding prisoners' right. a batch of lawyers, only specific lawyers. We can say what franchise lawyers are appearing at the instance of prison authorities. All gambling nonsense is going on, and nobody can prevent it. What can I say? We say we do not know what relations between this advocate and the prison authorities, and there were instances that prison authorities have illegal contact with the lawyers and engage them for their. All these things are going on, and nobody is take care of that, whatever it may be. So one more thing I would like to share with you, that because I am always appears young, all my juniors, clients thinks that I am as brave as an earlier. I am not feeling well. I am totally upset. I can't even react as earlier I was reacting. Therefore, I have decided not to look as young. From today onwards, I will be looking naturally, so that you should understand that I am aged about 71 years. I was earlier suffered a lot of very chronic diseases, somewhat nasal bleeding when I was at Visakhapatnam. Thereafter, some doctor diagnosed tuberculosis, but within when I neglect that doctor, tuberculosis neglected me and gone away. And now, see, continuous sneezing. After that, so many problems are there. I have a lot of problems which I cannot disclose it. I enjoy this sneezing because my mother was suffering from this disease. So I am very happy that I am suffering the same disease which my mother was suffering. Whatever it may be, kindly try to understand that I am here to help you, but you are not supposed to humiliate me by instigating me all your problem which are not whether may be genuine or may not be genuine. You young people may face it instead of complaining to this old man. You want me to react as earlier I was reacting. All these things are okay. Okay. This is B.R. Gawai, Chief Justice. Judgment dated 23/10/2024. Sukashamma Union of India. Go through the judgment. Best wishes. I have said a lot of things. I said that the Legal Service Authority Act should be totally away from the recommendation of the Advocate Association. Because you know, Advocate Association is office bearers are not legally recruited by indulging in all sort of election manipulations, election offences. They are being elected. Therefore, do not consider their request. And first, you have to renominate the legal service authorities pre-litigation cases by engaging outdated, old, indisposed of retired officers. Very shame act. Best wishes. And also allowing lawyers surrounded by that judge. All nonsense, nuisance, disappearance is happening. Very sorry.